Hey, what's up guys? This is King Vox, and I got a request for the Renegade, the Revenant Elite Specialization for Path of Fire, and I'm going to be kind of showing you guys some gameplay of it and talking about it a little bit. Now, it's really a great mixture of damage and support. A lot of people think that the weapon that it got was a longbow. Actually, you guys need to come back to the game because it's not a longbow, it's a short bow. And I mean, some people be like, what's the difference or whatever? Not really much of a difference. I mean, whether it was a longbow or a short bow, I mean, you would have longer range, obviously. But so the first one, shatter shot, I'm like getting tongue tied right now. It pierces, and it's actually really dope because it puts a really nasty bleed on the target. And this is going to stack with Razor Claw's Rage, which is one of his support abilities for this legend. And it's cool because it's a party buff. So boom, I'm getting every second it's posting. It's gonna post for about 10 seconds or 10 posts or something like that, and it's going to allow me to stack even more bleeds on a target. So really now we have a different option besides things like Ranger for condition damage with a short bow. If you really like the idea of a short bow and stuff like that, the Revenant is definitely a go-to character for that, especially now. And although they still kind of suffer from, you know, not being too tanky as condition, they have some of the nastiest condition bursts that I've experienced in the game. I mean, well, not as nasty as like Scourge, but it definitely feels a lot better than Scourge. You know how some characters that you get on and it just like, you know that you're stacking up conditions, but it just doesn't feel right. The Renegade feels really great on applying conditions. It really does. Its number 4 does this ring right here, and this ring posts 4 times, I believe, and it puts over 4 stacks of burn and some slow on the target for each post. It's 4 posts, and durability duration is only 3 seconds. So it's really cool. Actually, let me see if I can kind of stack something up and see how much damage it does. And your number 5 is this massive AoE. And what is this guy doing? This guy is just following me, killing things. That's very weird. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'll kill these MOAs. Jeez, what is that guy's issue? So we'll use the 5 and the 4 as a combo, and as you can see, it really knocked them down. And your auto attack pierce, so they kind of hit everything in there. It just feels really great, right? And your 3 is kind of weird, but it's kind of a nuke at the same time. If we get this right, and we did not, we absolutely did not. We screwed the pooch on that one. Let's go find a griffin that's not gonna move out of the way, like this guy sitting over here on the rock, all special like. Right? If we hit him with all of those, it should do a lot. Now, as they're moving, look, it does a crap load of damage. And even though we're scaled down, this is about the amount of time that it would take to kill any mob in the game. Just about, well, any regular mob. And you guys got to see the dragon. That's all nice and dandy. So we have these rock ones. We'll hit a 5 and it'll knock them down. It's really dope. Even in PvP, it's really cool as well. But man, it's definitely one of the smoothest condition range characters in the game right now. And then you have your 7, which gives your whole teammate. Now, mind you, all of these are kind of buffs that go out to you and your whole teammate. Your heal is probably one of the coolest because it reduces condition damage taken by 50%. It's 10 posts, so it'll probably be on you for about, let me see how long. I'm not sure how long it lasts. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So about 8 or 9 seconds, I would say, give or take. So you have 8 or 9 seconds of 50% reduced condition damage for your whole team. Now, let me tell you, that is actually a pretty hefty amount of, you know, that is a pretty hefty defensive skill whatever for your team. They can really handle the other team, manhandle the other team in the time that's up. Or if you're in a situation where you need to heal people up, because this is also going to heal people. So it's going to heal everyone in the circle for just 100 or something. It's very light, unless you were like a healer or something like that and you had healing stats, it would probably do a lot more. But with the way I have it spec right now, it doesn't do too much healing to other people. And the initial heal for me is only 1000 as well. So it's really one of those like, oh crap, we're taking too much condition damage, let me throw this out. Okay, the next one is a stability, and it actually does damage to things inside of it. So we'll throw it right on top of this guy. We'll just throw it right here. So as you can see, it gets stability and it attacks or whatever. It does like the whole Ranger Axe 4, I believe, or Ranger Axe 5, and that's all cool. But then we're gonna look at this one right here. This one is range, and it adds vulnerability, or yeah, so it pretty much adds 20 something stacks. Look at that, look at that. It just completely adds. So while this is up, and actually we'll try it one more time just to show you how many stacks that it's gonna actually get on it, because it keeps resetting. So look at the vulnerability stacks that it's about to stack up, and a cripple. So you can actually use this to kite people, because it's going to stop them. It's going to cripple them, which, what does cripple do again? Cripple reduces movement speed by 50%. So kiting people, this is very good. And it lasts quite a while as well. You don't even have to be inside the circle for it. But if you're in a circle, it's going to... Actually, it's not going to do anything for you inside the circle. So you don't have to be in a circle for this one. But it lasts 6 seconds. So the duration is really cool with that one. And you can actually use that or whatever to nuke people in 1v1s. It's really nice, especially when you're power build, because these two are definitely more catered to power type builds, and they're just utility. Other than that, I mean, vulnerability is good for everyone because it increases damage taken by 2%. All damage, really. Then you have Razor Claw Rage. Razor Claw Rage adds on to everyone's like auto attacks, and like I think it's 10 times or something, 10 pulses of it to 5 people in your party. Remember, all these buffs are applied to your party members as well, so running something like Fractals is like really ideal with this character, and it's great support, and it adds up bleeds like crazy, because that's what it's posting out. It's posting out bleeds. And the last one is posting out Siphon Life. Like basically it's a heal. It's like you do damage or whatever, siphon damage, and you get healed for the damage and also for the heals as well. So let me see if we can actually, yeah, we did. As you can see, it heals. It doesn't heal for a lot here because we're downscale, but you kind of get the idea, and this is something that you can kind of leave out for a while. So what I would usually do in a really crazy situation, I would just use my bow, auto attacks, and I would use some of these other skills as well. And then once this bar is absolutely full, I would use the ultimate, and then that would get everyone healed like crazy. Like the healing is actually really good. And so for these are really, it's just art. Citadel Bombardment is probably one of the coolest tool belt skills that the Renegade has. The other one is skill recharge rate. So basically you would want to hit C first and then like hit that and see what happens. But see, it was it really, to be honest, you don't really notice it on a lot of things at all. It's really for special circumstances and stuff like that that you use those type of things. I haven't figured out really what yet, but I'll show you guys some of the auto attacks or whatever for it. It's really nice. Now in PvP, you, like I said, you deal a crap load of damage, but man, you die if anyone even looks your way. So it's kind of like, it's just whoever gets to who first, to be honest. And then in PvE, Revenant is just, it's really fun. It's really fun and really smooth. And I really can't say that for a lot of the other condition builds. Like Condition Ranger to me feels very, it just feels unnatural. But this feels very good, and dodging around and stuff like that with it, you know, you have so many conditions that you can apply, a lot of bleed, and you really, the important conditions are burning and bleed. Burning and bleed in this game are really great, and torment is not too bad either. Let me show you guys a full shot of this again, I guess. Boom. So now if he runs towards me, he's going to take a crap load more damage. Now, if you hit somebody with that in PvP and they get hit with all of them and start chasing you like a crazy person, they will die. They will die very fast. It's really crazy. So you're not even getting a full scale effect right now. And plus, I don't have my accessories on this guy right now because I have them on my necromancer. But it just feels really great. And for the other, you can actually, I do stuff like legendary assassin. Now I'll show you guys why I do that right now, because this skill right here launches stuff at people and it's at 1200 range. So that's actually more, that's longer than your bow, so you never have to worry about it not hitting. So like if you go power, because you can go power with this build, you really can. But let me show you guys something else. Sometimes I auto attack like this and then I will literally pop, where is it? It's, I think this is it. Well, actually, which skill is it? I haven't done this in so long. Okay, it's number 8. Okay, so I'll show you guys. So I guess it only lasts 3 seconds now, but it's fine. Go like that, and then we'll hit 8, and it makes everything unblockable. And you see how fast I just shot right there? So that will really stack up conditions so fast on someone that you can literally kill them with that like quick burst, and it makes everything unblockable as well. But this, what happened to the freaking the skill? I guess they changed it around. Wow. I guess the only way to get quickness now is to use this, but this is really dope because it makes all your attacks unblockable. So when you do like your charge-ins and stuff like that, it's really cool. But you don't want to do it for that. You want to go into your melee and actually do it. We'll try to see if we can find someone really fast. Right there. And we're going to teleport in, and then we're going to auto attack him to death. And it's nowhere near as good as it used to be. Holy crap. It used to be so much better, guys. You used to be able to press, I believe it was this one, and possible odds, and you would just speed up like crazy. Now it's just super speed now. Before it used to be super speed and quickness, but I guess it's a lot easier to manage now, and you can run from people, I guess. But it is what it is. It's a legendary assassin stance is kind of different now. That's a shame. That's a shame. But I will recommend this class if you like condition damage, because condition damage is really cool. And even if you don't like conditions or whatever, I would stay tuned to the, what is it, the Herald, I believe, video that I will do, because I think I'm gonna do Herald next. I might do Herald next. It depends if I even have it unlocked. Let me actually see. I think I do. Oh no, I don't. So I won't do Herald next. I'll do something I have unlocked until I unlock it. But if it's requested, I will go out in World versus World and go try to unlock it for you guys to bring that video to you, because that's actually what I've been doing, is unlocking elite specializations for classes that I rarely play. But I've had Renegade, because obviously I play Renegade a lot. So you guys have a blessed day. This has been King Vox. Sorry for all the rambling, but I hope you guys enjoy the videos and kind of understand the concept of this. So peace out.